Hey Coug fans, Beth O'Donnell here with another edition of This Week in Cougar Athletics. Each week we're bringing the top stories, highlights, and let you know what's planned for the week to come. So let's get started. Soccer defeated University of Washington Friday, allowing them to clinch a postseason seat. Junior Michaela Castaigne had the lone goal of the match, her team leading 11th of the year. The victory gave the Cougars a 6-0-3 record in the last 9 games against Washington. Prior to the match against the Huskies, all 5 seniors, Ariana Bird, Mariah Cameron, Shannon McFadden, Zoe Jeffers, and Brandy Vega were honored in the ceremony. Of the 9 games played at home this season, the Cougars have won 8, tying the 1990 squad for the most home victories in school history. Cougar Volleyball recorded its first weekend conference sweep since the 2009 season this past weekend. The Cougars defeated Colorado 3-0 Halloween night and defeated Utah 3-2 Friday, all while at home. Reigning WCCougars.com Student Athlete of the Week, Kate Summer tallied 43 digs between the 2 games. Summer has a total of 345 digs this season, just 42 digs short of being the 10th best single-season total in WSU all-time records. Women's basketball won their second exhibition game in a row last Saturday. The Cougars defeated Western Oregon 93-30 at home. Freshman guard Taylor Edmondson scored 12 points to lead a balanced Cougar attack, with WSU owning the glass, collecting 76 rebounds in the contest. The WSU roster consists of 2 seniors, 4 juniors, 3 sophomores, and 6 freshmen this season. Rowing competed in the Head of the Lake in Seattle last Sunday. WSU won 2 of the 4 events it entered into in the final event of the fall season. The 3rd Varsity 8 and the Varsity 4 boats each won their events. Cougar football took on Utah Saturday while on the road. Senior linebacker and reigning WCCougars.com Male Student Athlete of the Week, Travis Long registered 6 tackles and made his first interception in the game. Jeff Toole threw for 232 yards to up his career total to 5,386, 7th most in WSU history. Swimming was on the road again last weekend in California. WSU competed against UCLA and UC Davis Friday. In this meet, junior Emma Johansson won the 100-yard backstroke with a time of 56.06 seconds. But unfortunately, WSU lost to both teams. WSU then went on to compete against USC, but couldn't pull out a victory over the Trojans. Now let's take a look at what's going on this week in Cougar Athletics. Cougar Volleyball will play at number 1 Stanford at 7 p.m. Wednesday in Stanford, California. The Cougars will then take on California at 6 p.m. Thursday in Berkeley, California. The match against Cal will be televised on the Pac-12 networks. Cross country will compete in the NCAA West Regional Championships noon Friday in Seattle. The races will be held at Jefferson Park. Swimming will take on Northern Arizona at 5 p.m. Friday in Gibb Pool. This meet will be the final home meet of the fall schedule. WSU soccer will begin postseason play in the NCAA Championships. The Cougars will start off by competing against Portland at 7 p.m. Friday in Portland, Oregon. This is the 4th time in 5 seasons Cougar soccer has made it to postseason. Women's basketball will play at Minnesota at 10 a.m. Saturday in Minneapolis, Minnesota for the Best Buy Classic. This is the beginning of the 2012-2013 season for women's basketball. Then, on Sunday, the Cougars will take on South Dakota State or Villanova in Minneapolis. The team and time is still to be determined. Men's basketball will take on Eastern Washington at 4:30 p.m. Saturday in Beasley Coliseum. The EWU game will be televised on the Pac-12 networks. Cougar football will take on UCLA for the WSU Dad's Weekend game. Kickoff is set for 7:30 p.m. Saturday at Martin Stadium. ESPN2 will televise the UCLA game, which is the 4th time this season WSU has been televised on either ESPN or ESPN2. The game can also be heard along the Cougar Radio Network or on WCCougars.com. That's all that's going on this week in Cougar Athletics. Be sure to check out WCCougars.com for schedules, results, and highlights. Until next week, I'm Beth O'Donnell. Go Cougs!